Yo, 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 yo. What's up, people? OurGlass Podcast. It's your boy X Factor. We back for another episode 64. Want to thank y'all, man. Want to thank y'all for continuously checking us out. Apple, Spotify, Buzzsprout, whatever you get your podcast listening pleasure on, man. We appreciate the love. Make sure you check us out on YouTube. Check out the videos. Check us out on the OurGlass.net. I know I gotta update it. I say that shit every week, but thank you. Check us out, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, most of the social media platforms and shit. We out there, Chief. We out there. Want to also thank you for the subscribers, for the listeners. Make sure y'all share the link, share the page to all your podcast platforms, social media platforms that we got. Make sure you share the link, share the page, man. Let everybody know how we get down, man. We appreciate the love, appreciate the feedback, of what we're doing. Just try and give you some points of views and shit of what we think. Weekly topics and shit going on in the world and everything, man. That's how we do, baby. That's how we do. We're going to get this shit popping, Got a lot of good shit coming up in the future, man. So I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all for being patient with us. Thank y'all for checking out. If you listened to the 60 episodes, if you just started listening to us recently, thank you, man. We appreciate it. Appreciate all the feedback we getting in the DMs on the comment section, Twitter. Thank y'all, man. We there. And shit, the homie's still out. Still resting up on that lag and shit. Rolling around on the motherfucking scooter and everything. But, we going to get him back up in here and get some of that young mind thoughts. Right now, y'all just hearing some shit from an old nigga and everything. Get y'all some of them young nigga thoughts and everything. So, yeah, man. NBA playoffs still going on. I believe the second round is set now. Second round is set now. We got Milwaukee gets the Celtics. I'm taking the Celtics in 7, even though Giannis is becoming a great player. He do got some players around him and everything. They handling that business. They fucked Detroit up. But Boston got a nice squad too. Boston was in the finals last year, man. Don't forget that. And they ain't have Gordon Hayward and Kyrie. Kyrie definitely looking like he back for business. He definitely look like playoff Kyrie, Cleveland Kyrie. He handling his business. They really gonna need him to step up to go against Milwaukee. Milwaukee a good team, and Milwaukee a good team. But I don't know who gonna stick Giannis, man. I don't know who gonna stick Giannis. I don't know, man. They could put Al Horford on him because he big enough. He'll drive right by Horford. Jason Tatum. I think he kind of small here, overpower Tatum. So it's definitely going to be a great playoff series, man. I'm looking forward to that. Philadelphia against Toronto. I got Toronto in 6. I don't like the way the Sixers played against Brooklyn, even though they beat them 4-1. I don't like the way they played against Brooklyn. Joel Embiid, he surely needed that rest. See if he's healthy or not. I know he set out a couple games against Brooklyn. Ben Simmons definitely going to need a shot because Kawhi, Siakam, Ibaka, Gasol, them boys going to D up Joel. Them boys going to D up Joel, so they going to need Tobias Harris and Mark Scott and JJ Redick and them shooters, man. They're going to need them shooters to shoot. They can't play that sloppy ball against Toronto because Kawhi coming they playing, man. They playing. So that's the Eastern Conference, man. We got Portland, of course, Dame Dallas hit that game-winning shot. We got Portland against Denver. Actually, no, we don't got Portland against Denver because it's tied up. So the second round is not set. I got Denver taking the shit, though. I got Denver taking Game 7. and going against Portland. I could be wrong, but this series has been all up and down. So, but I got Denver taking. Game 7 at home against the Spurs. Spurs put up a good fight. LaMarcus Aldridge came to play in Game 6. DeMar DeRozan came to play. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. And I believe Denver's going to beat Portland. And then we got the matchup, man. We got the rematch from last year. Both teams healthy. Golden State against Houston. Clippers took Golden State to 6 games. Nobody think it should have went that far. Look like Golden State been fucking around and sleeping on them boys. Already been thinking about Houston since Houston got past Utah. But Golden State, man, Kevin Durant showed his ass. In Game 6, I think he scored 50 points, got busy. And that's the Durant they need, man. That's the Durant they need. That's the Durant they need to come out and shoot and handle that bitch and play like you one of the best players in the league right now. And that's what they need, man. That's what they need. So we definitely so that should be a good series, man. I can't call that right now, man. I can't call it right now, but if I got to, Golden State in 7. Golden State in 7. Golden State in 7. We got to see if Houston and James Harden, they've been playing good. But they've been playing against Utah. We got to see if Harden continue that scoring streak, if Harden continue handling his business, and they can't go to the ISO ball. Golden State don't mind you playing that ISO ball. They don't mind Harden sitting back there, dribbling that ball for the last 15 seconds and trying to take a three-pointer with a second left. Because if he make it, he make it. If he miss, he miss, but he ain't letting nobody else get hot. You got Chris Paul, you got P.J. Tucker, you got Eric Gordon. You know, you got the center and shit. Forgot his name. But they don't want him, you know. They ain't, you know, so it's definitely going to be a series. I got Golden State in 7, man, but it should be a great fucking series, man. I don't doubt if Houston take it, but I think Golden State going to take it. I think they trying to three-peat. I think them Clippers woke them up. They woke Kevin Durant up. That's what they wanted, and nobody couldn't stop that nigga. Nobody couldn't stop Durant in Game 6, baby. Nobody could stop Durant in Game 6. Good shit, man. Good shit. So that's the NBA playoffs, man. Second round almost set. Like I said, we just waiting for the Spurs and San Antonio. Let me see when the Game 7 is set for, what's the fucking day? Game 7 is set for Saturday at 10 o'clock. God damn, that's late and shit. I got some shit to do tonight, so, hey, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I got a little photo event because, we got some other shit going on. Got a photo event to do tonight, so I guess I'll catch them highlights on the way home. Believe to join it from 4 to 12, so I'm sure the game still be on. It's West Coast fucking time. So, yeah, man. That's the NBA playoffs and shit. Look, man, story came out. I don't know if this shit true, but story came out. Heard the reason why Magic Johnson quit and why he ain't let Jenny Buss and them know. Reportedly, Magic resigned from the Lakers after being copied on emails about his bad job performance between Jeannie Buss and what's the other motherfucker name? Rob Pelinka. Now, I don't know how you get blind copied on shit, but you know, motherfuckers been copied on shit by mistake before. I never copied a motherfucker. I sent a few emails myself, and I copy motherfuckers, and I have sent emails to the wrong motherfuckers. I have sent text messages to the wrong motherfucker. But I believe one of them motherfuckers put him on. Or maybe they wanted him to know and act like it was some foolish shit, like they didn't know that they think he was a sucker and was that he was terrible as a GM or president, and one of them turn it down. But they saying from I think Rick Buchner, Jenny Buss, and manager Rob Pelinka, his understanding that there was some emails that were exchanged between Rob and Jenny about Magic and about what Magic was and wasn't doing. There was critical emails, and somehow, some way, Jeannie, from what I understand, this is what Rick Booten is saying, was CCing or blind copying Magic on everything. That was sort of the protocol. Standing issue, somehow the exchange between Rob and Jenny ended up on a string of the blind CCs that were going to Magic. And that's why he said it was some backstabbing. And if you see shit like that, that is some backstabbing. And I see why the fuck he stepped down and why the fuck he didn't say nothing to Jenny Buss or anybody else and just did that shit on his own. He had said it was some backstabbing going on. There you go with your backstabbing. I wonder if it was some N-bombs dropped in some of them emails, and if Magic would say something if some N-bombs would drop. I know he loved Jenny Buss like a sister and everything. I'm not sure about him and Rob Pelinka relationship, but I believe he wanted to fire Rob and Luke and everything. But I'm wondering if some N-bombs dropped in that motherfucker, man. I'm just wondering if it was some N-bombs dropped in there. You know, or some racial joints talking about him up in that joint. But I see the reason why the man stepped down. I probably would have stepped down my damn self. I probably would have stepped down my damn self if I came across some emails of motherfuckers just going off on me, saying how bad of a job I was doing. Like he the only man that was running that business. That business, man, the Lakers ain't been doing shit for years. He ain't been doing shit for years. Did he trade away some good players? Hell yeah. Did he thought he was going to get somebody else more than LeBron James? Hell yeah. But they ain't been doing shit anyway. And they ain't do shit with LeBron James. So, was that shit all of his fault? Nah, the shit was bad before he got there. The shit was a bad team before they got there. So badass contracts and everything. I mean, and to be honest, nobody wanted to go. PG turned them down. LaMarcus Aldridge turned them down. A few free agents turned them down. So, yeah, man. And LeBron James didn't go because of Magic, what I believe. LeBron James went because he got businesses going on in motherfucking L.A. Son going to school there, trying to become a basketball star. Got the Space Jam 2 coming out. Got the Shop on HBO. Got the Shut Up and Dribble documentaries and shit, and some other shit. So LeBron James there, yeah, he there to play basketball, but he also there to make his money and set up his life after basketball. For real. But yeah, man. But if I seen some shit, if I seen my name on some motherfucking emails talking about my job performance, I'm definitely gonna step my ass down too. I probably quit. And then when they sitting here wondering why, I'll probably just pull up my phone or his laptop or his tablet, whatever them bitches was coming to, and reply and say, how y'all doing, man? Or give the emoji eye and shit. Or give the emoji thumbs up or something. I'll let them know. They'll let them know when they sat there and said, so why you stepping down and why you ain't letting us know? While we sitting there talking to each other at dinner or at the office or somewhere, I would have fucked around and picked up my phone and said, excuse me for a minute, pulled up the email and replied to the last one. So the whole chain be in that bitch. Not the first one, the last one. So they show the whole chain and say, good afternoon. And then give a thumbs up or something to that bitch. Yeah. That's how I would do it. Then as I press send, I'm like, check your email real quick. And we say, oh. And then just walk out and say, there's really nothing else to say. There's really nothing else to say after that, man. There's really nothing else to say after that. You see motherfuckers talking about you behind your back. The motherfucker that worked, the owner, and the motherfucker that worked for you and shit, and the GM talking about your shit, your moves. Like these niggas ain't have nothing to do with it. So that shit all fucked up, man. That shit all fucked up. If that shit is true, That's some fucked up shit. But shit go on like that every day. Motherfuckers be talking about motherfuckers behind their back every day. Magic is a powerful man. He is a powerful brother. He got a lot going on. He been the face for the Lakers and a spokesperson for the Lakers for some time. But hey man, sorry Magic, sorry my brother, sorry man, and shit that. Hey man, y'all ever been on some shit like that? I don't know if I ever been on a email. I have sent emails, but I ain't been talking about the motherfucker. But I have sent emails and copied the wrong motherfucker on that bitch sometimes. I never do the blind copy shit. And copy the motherfucker on there before. But I have sent the wrong text message. I have had a drink, sitting back, and sent the wrong text message to the wrong motherfucker before. Then you get that question mark. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, oh, shit. Oh, matter of fact, I called the motherfucker to talk about a motherfucker, and the motherfucker I was talking about was the motherfucker on the other line. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Then when you be like, oh, shit, you try to switch that shit up. Oh, yeah, man. I had some bad fucking times, man. I look at my shit all the time now. Before I dial a number, I look at that name and everything up in that motherfucker and make sure. When I'm texting, I read my shit over before I even send. Make sure I'm in the right group chat. Make sure it's the right recipient on the other line. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. I don't fuck around. Like I said, man, I haven't seen no emails with myself on it, but I have done some shit. And I haven't sent no emails, but I have done some shit. I have sent the wrong text messages, and I have called the wrong motherfucker before. Man. So, yeah, Magic Man stepped down. If that's true, and I'm gonna just take for what I'm hearing, because everybody's sitting around wondering why the fuck Magic stepped down. Why he stepped down so quickly? He gave himself 2 years to get a top name free agent. He had one more year left before he gave himself the 2 years. After 2 years, because he said he was gonna step down if he didn't turn that shit around after 2 free agency periods. So he had one more year to turn that shit around. But when you see some shit like that and motherfuckers blaming the fuck ups and them losing and not making the playoffs and other shit on him, what can you say, man? What can you say? Have he had some bad drafts? I don't know if he draft D'Angelo Russell. I don't think he was there to draft Julius Randle. But they turned out to be some good dudes. I believe Lou Williams used to be on the motherfucking Lakers too. And he playing nigga balling for the Clippers. I believe Lou Williams used to be on the Lakers too. Let me look that shit up real quick, man. I believe Lou Williams used to be on Jordan Clarkson. They had some good young talent, man. They had some good young talent. Let me see. Yep, he was on the Lakers. Yep, he was on the Lakers 2015 to 2017. So, yeah, man. He was on the Lakers. They had some good. D'Angelo Russell was balling for Brooklyn this year. Yo, D'Angelo was balling for Brooklyn this year. You can't beat no shit like that, Chief. You can't beat no shit like that. D'Angelo was balling for Brooklyn this year, dog. He was balling for Brooklyn this year. So, yeah, man. So I mean, if this shit is true, I see why the fuck. The Lakers stepped down. I mean, Magic stepped down. I see why the fuck Magic stepped down. I would love for them emails to leak though. I mean, I want to see if they drop some racial bombs up in there talking about them. To be honest with you, I want to see if they drop some racial bombs and they're talking about them, man. I mean that's what I'm curious of. That's what I'm curious of, man. I just want to see if they drop some racial bombs in there talking about the brother Magic, man. Talking about the Magic Man. And I just want to see if they drop some racial bombs in there talking about the Magic, man, and everything. And shit. And stick with sports, man. We had the NFL draft. NFL draft going on. First round was Thursday. Second round. And then the rest of the weekend, they going to bang out the rest of these shits. But, of course, Kyler Murray, Oklahoma QB, went number 1 to the Cardinals. I don't think that shit was no surprise. Nick Bosa, the Ohio State defensive end, went to the 49ers. That was a good pick. Queenan Williams for the Jets, defensive tackle. Watch Alabama. Alabama, one of my favorite football teams. Them in Florida State. Went to the Jets. Oakland picked up defensive end Colin Farrell. And shit, they had one before they traded old boy to Chicago and shit and everything. Devin White, LSU. Went to the Bucks, linebacker, and the Giants. And the Giants, everybody thought they was going to pick up Ohio State's QB and everything. Everybody thought they would pick up Ohio State's QB, Dwayne Haskins. They go with the Duke QB, Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones. I don't know who the fuck he is. I knew Duke had a football team. I don't know who the fuck he is, man. I don't know who the fuck he is. Playing in ACC. I don't know none of the motherfucker stats or anything. But they pick up Daniel Jones. And, of course, man, everybody was fucking shocked, man. That's all they was talking about, man, the next day. That's all they were talking about on Friday. Sports Center. Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless finally agreed. Max, Will Kane, and Stephen A. Smith was all in agreement. They even let Max do his thing. They let Max get it off and shit. They let Max get it off. The Get Up crew, Dan Orlovsky and Mike Greenberg, everybody was shocked. Everybody was shocked. I hope the GM of the Giants know what the fuck he was doing. He said something like Daniel Jones will sit for 3 years and play like behind Eli, who he believes still elite QB. I don't know about Eli being still elite QB. Can he still throw the ball and do some things? Yeah. But is he still elite? No. I believe the man the past 2-3 years at least been having the most interceptions in the fucking NFL. And you got Sterling Shepard and Odell Beckham. Even though Odell been up and down on some injuries and shit, you have them fucking playing. You have them fucking playing, man. So I ain't sure what the fucking Giants were thinking of, man. I ain't sure what the Giants were thinking of. But they could have went defense. They could have went wide receiver. Mostly everybody besides the two QBs, everybody else went defense because that's what the fuck you need, man. That's what the fuck you need. You playing against motherfucking Carson Wentz. You playing against motherfucking Dak Prescott. And now, even with Alex Smith coming back or not, you playing against Dwayne Haskins and Alex Smith when you playing the Redskins. So you need some defense, man. You need some defense. You definitely need some defense. We know Eli getting old. They think he can play a few more years and everything. I don't see that shit. You got Saquon. You got a young running back. Why not put a nice somebody that looked like something in the college behind Saquon, to stand in front of Saquon and hand him that ball, toss him that ball and shit. I'm sure Daniel Jones fuck around and turn out to be a great fucking QB. We don't know. Tom Brady turned out to be one, and a few other dudes that was picked late and everything that everybody thought wasn't that good turned out to be fucking great. But goddamn, I don't think Daniel Jones was high on anybody's board. I don't think he was a first round pick. You could have went defense, man. Everybody else Jaguars got them a motherfucking Josh Allen. Detroit got them T.J. Hockenson from Iowa. Ed Oliver, defensive tackle from Houston, went to Buffalo. Devin Bush, linebacker from Michigan, went to Pittsburgh. I mean, you can't be mad, man. You know, another Alabama offensive tackle, man. You know, you could have got Bengals. Bengals picked them up a tackle. And the shit, they ain't even try to get rid of Redhead. They ain't try to get rid of Redhead. Red Raider and shit. So, yeah. Motherfuckers with defense. I'm trying to think the next QB, what the next QB, besides the offensive line, linemen with Dwayne Haskins at 15. Redskins, they need him. I mean, we don't know what Alex Smith got. We don't know what he coming back from. So, yeah, man. And Colt McCoy. It's Colt McCoy, baby. I mean, what else has to say? It's Colt McCoy. What else had to say? And everything. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The Giants, then they went defense in the 17th pick with Dexter Lawrence from Clifton. That's a good pickup. I can't be mad at that. What my Broncos do? They picked up a tight end, Noah Fant from Iowa. Packers got them a safety. They always need defense. They be terrible. Raiders picked up the running back, Josh Jacobs, that fucks with him from Alabama. Yeah, man. Ravens picked up the hometown, picked up Marquise Brown from Oklahoma. Yeah. And New England got them a wide receiver from N'Keal Harry from Arizona State. And that's really the first round, man. That's really the first round and everything. Like I said, I a few way podcasts ago, I haven't been watching football like that. But, I just give you an update, man. I tell you what, man. Giants got something to prove, man. That was a wild one, baby. That was a wild one, man. That was a wild one. So, yeah, man, I woke up, moving on. I woke up Saturday and looking through the net, checking some things out, and I seen Jay had his B-side concert up in, what is that, up in New York. Had the B-side concert up in New York. And he brought out Cam and shit. I know Jay, and he brought out Nas, Cam, and Jim Jones. I knew him and Nas squared that shit away. I knew him and Jim Jones squared that shit away. Jim, I believe, is under Rock Nation management. I seen Jim at a couple the Rock Nation lunch, Rock Nation brunch. So it was surprisingly that they brought out Cam, and it was good shit, man. It was good shit. Came out, brought Cam out, performed with him and everything. Then he let him and Jim hit the I Really Mean It joint. Good shit, man. Definitely a good look. Definitely a good look, man. That's growth. That's growth, man. Like to see that shit happen years ago, but you gotta let cats, man, grow and understand, man. We can be stronger together. It's good to see Jay and Cam, man. We know what that long-standing beef is. We know what that long-standing beef is. It would have been awesome, man, if they had Dame out that bitch. It'd been awesome if they had Dame out that bitch. Dame came out. I think Dame live in L.A. too, but they was up in New York and Webster Hall and everything. It'd have been awesome, man, if Dame was out that motherfucker to come get some of that shine. Being I believe the beef between him and Dipset had some shit to do with Dame too, from all the rumors and stories we heard of Dame making Cam president and shit of Rockefeller Records or some shit like that. So we know, but it was good to see, man. He also did a freestyle, talking about, because we know Jay be on that good shit. He also did a freestyle, man. Let's play a little of that shit. If I can play a little of that shit. Hold up now. Oh, turn my volume down, baby. Let's get that back up. Let's get that volume back up. And shit. Little technical issues here, baby. But we back in action.
I don't think they hear me though. Okay. Gentrify your own hood, but these people do it. Claim eminent domain and have your people moving. That's a small glimpse into what Nipsey was doing. But anybody still confused as to what he was doing.
Yeah.
I don't think they hear me though. Okay. Gentrify your own hood, but these people do it. Claim eminent domain and have your people moving. That's a small glimpse into what Nipsey was doing. But Anybody still confused as to what he was doing? The neighborhood designed to keep us trapped. They redlined it so property climbs if you live by blacks. They depress the asset and take the property back. It's a ruthless but a genius plan in fact. So now we fighting over scraps. Crabs in the barrel, but crabs don't belong in the barrel. They ain't never tell us that. So in the barrel, we gon' act like we act. We can easily get out the barrel if we stand on each other's back. Whoever gets on top, as long as they stay attached, they can pull everybody out. I was doing just that. I told neighborhood nips to stay close. $100 million on your schedule, lay low. Tell your team to be on point in the places that they go. I never dreamed to get killed in the place that he called home. How we gonna get in power? We keep the source. Y'all like to run off on the plug, so of course. That ain't lit, that's a means to an end. Me and my team was playing the plug and had a plan. Sometimes we was only making 1,000 a joint. That ain't no money, but that ain't their point. So those 92 bricks was only 92,000. So y'all can close your mouth, it ain't nothing for y'all to wow. But it is something to study. We was chasing our goals, not chasing money. Niggas chasing hoes, we find that funny. I pull up in the roads, that hoe gon' want me. But I don't want no hoe, I want a wife. Somebody to bounce these ideas off at night. I be going to sleep hoping they'd visit me. That young king had a lot of jewels to split with me. And we ain't gotta leave the hood physically, but we gotta leave that shit mentally. Somehow,
some way.
I'm gonna make it up out the hood someday.
Yeah, man. That was last night at his B-side show. I can't think, man. Hov got some motherfucking hits that you wouldn't even think is B-side. But definitely, man, definitely looked like that shit was a great fucking show, man. From the videos and shit I seen, looked like a lot of people was there. Looked like he handled his business, gave all some hits. Nas coming out, Cam Jim coming out. Definitely was great to see, man. And shit. But you know, Hov been speaking that shit. That black shit, man, that real shit, man, for some time now, man. Gentrify your own hood before these people do it. Claim eminent domain and have your people move in. That's a small glimpse to what Nipsey was doing for anybody still confused as to what he was doing. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Motherfuckers be mad. Motherfuckers be mad, man. No. Yeah, man.
I don't think they hear me though.
They don't hear you.
Gentrify your own hood, but these people do it. Claim eminent domain and have your people moving. That's a small glimpse into what Nipsey was doing. But anybody still confused as to what he was doing? The neighborhood designed to keep us trapped. They redlined it so property climbs if you live by blacks. They depress the asset and take the property back. It's a ruthless but a genius plan in fact.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Buy back, man. Get back in them neighborhoods, man. Get back. And shit. I wish a lot of, I mean, you know, it's people out there. It's people out there doing it. I don't want to take away from the people that's not getting to shine like Jay and Nip and some of these big time celebrities. Some people that's not celebrities out there kind of have been, I know a lot of people out there buying back and rebuilding these homes, these rundown homes down in Baltimore City. And shit, I know a lot of brothers out there doing that, man. Salute to them, man. Salute to them. But, yeah, man, B-side concert, man, shit looked like it was fucking amazing. Looked like it was fucking amazing and shit. Looked like it was fucking amazing, man. B-side concert looked like it was fucking amazing. Yes, looked like it was fucking amazing, man. Looked like it was fucking amazing. So, yeah, man. Hopefully we get some more footage. I'm not sure if they're going to put that shit up on Tidal, but I'm going to go look for it. I'm not sure if it even was on Tidal. But definitely, man, looked like it was a great fucking show and everything. I should have stuck with this. Moving on, I should have stuck with this. Because I ain't going to be riding home but too long and shit, you know what I'm saying? Get that nigga his props. I fucks with him. One of my top rappers, as I always say. One of my top rappers, as I always say. I'm going to get that man his clout, but I ain't going to ride him too much and shit. Man, these motherfucking young football stars, man. These young football stars, man. I don't get these motherfuckers, man. These young football stars, man, I don't know what the fuck they thinking, dog. I don't know what the fuck they thinking, man. We got too many young black football stars, and yo, it's a cool and harsh world out here for brothers. If you're a football star, or you just a regular motherfucker running around on the street and shit. But I don't know, man, and shit. But for these dudes that actually make it, get the money and make it about these bad situations and shit. And not saying money gonna keep the police from jamming you up and other shit, but god damn, man. So Tariq Hill, I believe they was gonna drop the charges and everything going him, but somehow, I'm not sure if she is fiance or girlfriend, but his baby mama recording him talking reckless and shit about their child, their 3-year-old son. I believe his son had a broken arm, and so it was first reported that Tariq Hill had did it. Then the D had dropped the charges because I believe they didn't have enough evidence and everything. And the sound listening to the audio, it sounded like the woman, his baby mother, fiance, kind of took up for him when CPS and everything questioned him. But I don't know if she was trying to get him to admit it. It sounded like she was trying to get him to admit it. But, I mean, obviously she recorded him for a reason. So she trying to set him up, and she recorded for a reason. Let's listen to a little something. The shit was 11 minutes long.
And you say that he respects you, but it's not respect. Me. It's terrified. He is terrified of you.
You need to be terrified of me too.
I mean, that right there is already a fucking problem right there, man. Why? That is already a problem right there. Why should your lady be terrified of you, dog? Why should your lady be terrified of you? No matter if you know she trying to set you up or not, or you know if she recording you or not, you think something, and shit could sound like he trying to keep, he don't deny it, but he don't admit it. But why, man? Why? I mean, this shit just look bad.
We're getting into it, and he said, "Daddy, you're mean." So we.
I mean, let's run it back.
And you say that he respects you, but it's not respect. It's terrified. He is terrified of you.
You need to be terrified of me too.
Call her a dumb bitch.
We're getting into it, and he said, "Daddy, you're mean." So we walked up the stairs,
right.
and you said, come back down here.
Right.
And he didn't want to go down there, but right. I was like, go down there because it'll end up worse for you.
Right.
So he walked down there, and then you were getting on his about.
And then you said something, right?
No, you kept getting on, and then he started crying, and then you were like, shut up, stop crying.
Right.
Stop crying.
Right.
And then he kept crying because he was scared. He's terrified, and you grabbed onto him somehow, or he fell. One of the two.
I didn't do nothing. That's sad, bro. That is really sad.
Then why does say Daddy did it? Why? Why does say Daddy did it?
I don't know. He says Daddy does a lot of things.
Like what? A 3-year-old's not gonna lie about what happened to his arm. And now somehow this investigation got brought back up, and you're about to lose your. So now I really want you to sit and think about it, because I rode for you against that detective and the CPS people, and they said time and time again that literally kept saying, "Daddy punches me," which you do when he starts crying. What do? You make him open up his arms and you punch him in the chest. And then if he gets in trouble, you get the belt out and you do.
Okay, so what about you? You what you don't do? You also, I'm just gonna take it.
No, I told. I told him that he gets whooped. I told him that he gets whooped, but I don't use a belt, which is totally different.
You do use a belt, and that's sad. Even my mama said you use a belt.
When have I used a belt? When have you seen me use a belt? When have I used a belt?
So that was only 2 minutes of the joint, man. I was only 2 minutes of the joint. Supposedly it's an 11-minute tape. I didn't hear the whole 11 minutes. But it sounded like she trying to get the man to admit some shit. I hear like one time, then he saying it's fucked up. You know, it ain't him, or he didn't do it and everything. But I see why the Kansas City Chiefs put him back on the deficit suspension list and everything. I see why, for one, he said you should be terrified of me. You can't say no shit like that in this world today, man. You can't say no shit like that and be recorded. And one, I won't want a motherfucking woman that's motherfucking scared of me anyway. I won't want no lady that's scared of me. I don't want no woman that's scared of me, man. I don't want no woman that's fucking terrified of me and shit. I don't want her to be scared of me. I don't want my kid to be scared of me and shit. But it's 3 years old. And one thing she is right about, 3-year-olds don't get out there and be lying like that. 3-year-olds, they one thing about kids, man, they don't know no better. They speaking the honest truth. They speaking the honest truth. I got 2 of them. They speaking the honest truth. I got 2 of them and a grandbaby. They speak the honest truth. They don't know no fucking better. If they tell you they don't like your haircut, they gonna tell you like your haircut. They just gonna say it. It ain't no feelings involved and shit. They gonna say, Granddad, I don't like your haircut. Mommy, I don't like your haircut. You know, they gonna say it ill. They gonna tell you your breath stink. You know, that's what they do. So I don't know why a 3-year-old kid would lie, but I do. Why would you open your son? Why when you to prove it? And I understand men trying to be men and bring their kids up to be tough and everything, but you're a grown ass man, dog. You're an NFL fucking football player and shit. And you telling your fucking 3-year-old child to open his arms up and you punch him in his motherfucking chest to toughen him up? No, man. No, man. I see why the Chiefs put him down, man. We got to get better, man. These young brothers out here got to get better, man. They got to get better. There's too many young brothers out here, man, coming up to the NFL, basketball, and a lot of other places, man. And they out here, man, thinking they can do whatever the fuck they want. It's motherfuckers that's not celebrities and getting and stars that's getting it. They're doing this shit, man. You need to cut this shit out, man. I mean, I don't know what the broad was thinking. Like I said, man, I think his girl, fiance named Crystal or some shit like that. I mean, just recording that shit and she keep asking him questions and shit. It sounds like she trying to set him up. She already said that she done covered for him for CPS, and when motherfucker was questioning about the child, broken arm. Why the fuck do your 3-year-old have a broken arm and nobody could explain that shit? Shit is crazy, man. They need to talk to both of them motherfuckers, man. They need to talk to both of them motherfuckers, man. That shit is crazy, man. That shit is crazy. I don't know what being on the NFL's indefinite suspension. I think that shit, I don't know how that shit works. I'm guessing the law gonna get back into it because they open the investigation back up after these audio tapes. Who fucking leaked the audio tapes? Is you trying to take your baby father down, your fiance down? Why record this shit? You know, shit is crazy, man. This shit, and it's clear. I don't know what the fuck she must have had on, you know. Oh, she had on the good shit. That ain't no phone. That ain't no phone. And everything. Yeah, man. That shit is crazy, man. But you know how the league is, man. Kansas City will fuck around and drop them. Kansas City, man. Y'all let Tariq Hunt go last year for the domestic shit. Y'all, now, this dude, Tariq Hill, Kareem Hunt, they let go. And Tariq Hill and shit, they about to let go. Somebody will pick that motherfucker up. He one of the fastest motherfuckers in the league, man. One of the fastest motherfuckers in the league. And shit. One of the fastest motherfuckers in the league. One of the fastest motherfuckers in the league. Yeah, man. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy, man. This shit is fucking crazy. Everything, dog. These young dudes, man. These young brothers at that, man. These young brothers at that, man, putting ourselves in bad fucking situations and shit. Putting ourselves in bad situations, man. This shit is fucking ridiculous. I mean, it's really not much else to say. This shit is fucking ridiculous, man. This shit is fucking ridiculous, yo. We fucking our own selves up, man. And we just gotta keep that shit right, man. Just gotta get that shit right. But, you know, moving on, man. They say there was a herpes outbreak. I hope you motherfuckers that was up in Coachella was watching yourselves, man. You can't be going to no festivals anyway. Fucking a bunch of bitches. But, I mean, that shit happens. That's what motherfuckers do. But it said fucking herpes outbreak in Coachella. Shit. I don't know what the fuck going on, man, but a fucking herpes outbreak in Coachella, man. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, man. That is absolutely fucking crazy. That is absolutely fucking crazy, man. And shit. and everything, man. Also, they saying Kanye wants to start his own church. Now, that shit already looked like a fucking Coachella. Him performing at Coachella last week, that shit already looked like a fucking cult type shit. Anyway, they saying he's extremely passionate about his faith and wants to share it more regularly with people. The source says he spends a lot of time studying and praying and wants to build his own church. And look, he did have a good choir there. The gospel songs he did sing was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed me some good gospel music myself. But look, man, this ain't no Mace and this other shit. Like I said, man, Kanye trying to win the black folks back. He trying to win some of these white folks back. Also, he already had something on with the mega shit, but he already know white people and black people, especially if you of faith and live by faith. This is a way of forgiveness. It's a way of forgiveness. Black people have known, and people of faith have been known to forgive motherfuckers especially when they get into the faith and shit. And Kanye just one of them motherfuckers. I think he just one of them motherfuckers that's trying to get back in good with everyone. That's just me, man. That's what I think. I think he just one of them motherfuckers that's just trying to get back good and with everyone. What y'all think, man? We already talked about this shit last time, but yeah, man. And come down to the end, dog. I seen Avengers Endgame on Thursday. I'ma just tell you a spoiler. This shit was fucking amazing. The shit was fucking amazing. I've been off the net. I've been sharing no information. The shit was fucking amazing. I enjoyed it. 3 hours fucking long, and I was in my fucking seat the whole time. I ain't drink no fucking water. The youngin' brought me a motherfucking soda. I ain't drink no fucking soda. It was fucking amaze fucking zine. It was fucking amaze fucking zine. It was fucking amaze fucking zine. And shit, I'm going to see that motherfucker again. I'm going to see that motherfucker again, my friend. I'm going to see that motherfucker again, my friend. That shit was fucking amazing. That shit was fucking amazing. Yes, I seen that motherfucker Thursday night. Took the fan with me. We enjoyed that shit, man. I don't know about them. I enjoyed that shit. They was looking at their phone. Got mad at them little motherfuckers again. Looking at y'all motherfucking phone and shit. We here enjoying this motherfucking quality fucking. Oh, man, it answered. If you had questions to be answered, it answered your questions, and it was a great fucking ending to this 22 movie saga and shit. It was a great closing to this phase of the Marvel. It was a fucking great fucking closing to this phase of the Marvel, man. It was a great fucking closing to this phase of the Marvel. I fucking enjoyed it. Fuck around. Movie started at 6. Told fam, yo, we're going to be here when we get there about 5:15. I was just being nice and shit. Man, we got that parking lot was fucking filled. First showing of it was at 6. Parking lot was fucking filled. We got there. The dude we got our tickets from, because you order online, and then we got the tickets when we got there at the box office. Yeah. He said motherfuckers was here early, hour and 15, hour before the show. We went in, man. Theater, we still had some good seats. But the theater was jammy jam, and it got jammy jam later. And then my oldest and her fiance, they came, they was late, so we had to hold them seats. So we want to get some popcorn, some drinks and shit and everything. But it's hard, man, when a crowded theater and you got to keep telling the motherfucker seats taken and shit. So me and my other young, we sat there and waited for them to get there. By the time they got there, man, look, the motherfucker started at 6. I think the preview started at 5:45 or some time. 5:40 or some shit. The motherfucking movie started at 6. The screen got dark. I thought we was gonna get some more previews, and bam, motherfucking movie started, man. So I fucking enjoyed that shit. That shit was definitely amazing, man. I'm not gonna give too much about it. I'm gonna give y'all another week to see that motherfucker. Then I'm gonna be talking about it. I'm going to get me somebody on the motherfucking line, and we can break this shit the fuck down. We can break this shit the fuck down. But that's all I really got, man. Thank y'all for checking us out. As always, check us out, man. Spotify, iTunes, Buzzsprout, whatever you get your podcast. Listen, pleasure on. Check out our videos up on YouTube. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're around, baby. It's your boy X, OurGlass Podcast, episode 64. We out, baby.